Greetings all who roam this world, and welcome to the Anime Lab, the show that's better dubbed than subbed. But enough about politics. Let's talk about anime. Specifically, the most well-known fighting anime of all time, Detective Conan. Wait a minute. Sorry, I meant Dragon Ball Z. Who wrote this? But I can't face this series alone, so I'm gonna grab the best Dragon Ball expert I can find. Okay, so Akira Toriyama is sadly no longer with us, and Team 4-Star is no longer doing Dragon Ball stuff, so I brought Anthony instead.
Where the am I?
Hey, don't worry about it. Hey, do you want to help me with an Anime Lab episode?
No, I'm not helping with this. I don't even watch anime.
We're talking about Dragon Ball.
Well, you should have led with that.
All right.
What are we talking about?
Krillin? Senzu Beans! Ah! Senzu Beans. We're talking about Senzu Beans. These magical lima beans have been a staple MacGuffin in the series, second only to the balls themselves. Saving so much ass and screwing everyone over at the same time. Thanks, Goku! But what are they? And better question, are there any beans in our world with similar properties? Let's talk legumes. First, we need to understand what Senzu Beans can do in the show/manga. And luckily, there are known for 3 primary things. Senzu Beans can heal any injury, including those considered fatal. They can even fix a literal hole in your chest, which I'm still not 100% sure how, but whatever. They can restore stamina and ki power, making them a better substitute than most sports drinks. Suck it, Powerade! And a single Senzu Bean can make a person full for 10 days. It's basically lembas bread, but a bean. Beanbas bread.
Ooh.
However, these things are not without their limitations. Senzu Beans take a long time to grow, which is why you only have like 4 between 9 of the Z Warriors. They cannot heal illnesses or scars. The illness one makes sense, but I think the reason they did the other one was just so they didn't have to change the drawing. Sorry, Yamcha. With that out of the way, let's look at what beans in the real world are known for. Surprisingly, they are beneficial for healing due to all their nutrients. Granted, they won't heal wounds directly. They're a good source of protein and fiber and have a bunch of vitamins and minerals to help with recovery. Yellow lentils can lower homocysteine levels, which reduces the risk of heart problems. A helpful thing for a series where people's hearts literally explode every other episode.
But Jared, I don't think that's how that works.
Okay, which one of us is the scientist here?
Well, neither of us. You just play one on the internet.
Fair point. Let's get back to the beans. Beans also contain amino acids, which is where most protein content comes from. Amino acids are also responsible for building and repairing tissue and providing energy. This actually explains why Toriyama decided to go with beans as his all-powerful healing food. It was also because of the series was originally based off Journey to the West, and one of the forms of immortality the Monkey King gets are alchemical pills described as beans, but we're going for a sciencey answer and not a mythosy answer. Alright, this is Anime Lab, not anime myth. Now, normal beans are nowhere near as powerful as Senzu Beans. If that were the case, Michael would be superhuman. Oh god. Does, however, give us some insight into where Senzu Beans get most of their power from. Most foods that are high in protein and fiber, like beans, will make you feel more full as opposed to those less protein and fiber rich. Now, as for regenerating wounds rapidly, like say a broken neck or a literal hole in your chest, slapping some bushes on that isn't gonna, magically fix it after a few seconds. Sorry, Yamcha. No, for rapid cellular regeneration, we'll actually need to look at stem cells. Now, it's not going to be anywhere near as swift as what they show in the show. Sorry, Yamcha. In fact, stem cells are rarely used for that kind of recovery as we see in Dragon Ball, and take twice as long as the show takes to finish one fight. Or at least twice as long it takes for them to stop screaming! So what did we learn from this? Well, there are no real-world beans that can do what the Senzu Beans can. In fact, not even New Age stem cells can repair damage that we see in Dragon Ball. But they are a great source of protein, so the Saiyans can eat those instead of, an entire week's worth of food for a buffet in Las Vegas. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And comment down below what anime science you want me to debunk next time. Be sure to follow us on all our social medias, support the Patreon, and buy our shirts. We've got Anime Lab shirts. And, if you want anybody else from the Quest Bros to join me in these weird little anime episodes, be sure to comment in as well.
I'm here too.
He's here too. But with that, we are the Quest Bros, and we will see you next time.
Bye-bye.